Retro Road Test, Jeep Wrangler vs Lada Niva. Off-roaders have plenty of choices today, but few vehicles carry the legacy and rugged spirit of two icons, the Lada Niva and the Jeep Wrangler. With decades of history and adventure behind them, both are known for their durability, simplicity, and capability to handle some of the roughest terrains. Although they differ significantly in design, technology, and price, they are both legends in the 4x4 world. In this comparison, we'll take them through a comprehensive road test to see how each stands up to the challenges of modern-day off-roading and daily driving. 1 Overview. Lada Niva, 2022 model. Engine, 1.7-liter inline-4. Power, 83 horsepower. Torque, 95 pound-foot. Transmission, 5-speed manual. Drive, permanent 4WD with center locking differential. MSRP, starts around $15,000, depending on region. Jeep Wrangler, 2022 model. Engine, 3.6-liter V6, base model, with optional 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, 3.0-liter EcoDiesel V6, and 6.4-liter V8 in the Rubicon 392. Power, 285 horsepower, V6 base. Torque, 260 pound-foot, V6 base. Transmission, 6-speed manual or 8-speed automatic. Drive, 4WD with available locking differentials, low-range transfer case. MSRP, starts around $31,000 for the base sport model. 2 Design and build quality. Lada Niva. The Lada Niva's design has remained largely unchanged since its debut in the 1970s, retaining a charmingly boxy shape. Built for the basics, the Niva focuses on functionality over style, featuring simple body lines and utilitarian styling that highlights its purpose, off-road durability. While the exterior looks robust, the materials feel dated, especially compared to more refined off-roaders like the Wrangler. The Niva's simplicity, however, is part of its charm. It feels like a rugged tool, which will appeal to purists who love a no-frills 4x4. Inside, the Niva's interior is modest, with hard plastics and basic controls. There's little in terms of modern convenience here, don't expect a touchscreen or high-end audio system. Seating is supportive but limited in adjustability. For the driver, controls are easy to reach and clearly labeled. While this may not be the most comfortable cabin, it feels purposeful. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler has always struck a balance between style and substance. The 2022 model doesn't deviate from the Wrangler's iconic design but modernizes it with refined bodywork, LED lighting, and sleek lines while still embracing its classic boxy look. Build quality has improved significantly, with sturdier materials used throughout. Doors and roof panels are removable, staying true to the Wrangler's heritage as a customizable, open-air off-roader. Inside, the Wrangler is significantly more refined than the Niva. The cabin features upgraded materials, a user-friendly infotainment system, and various options for customization. While it's not a luxury SUV, the Wrangler's interior is far from basic, especially in higher trims, which offer premium seating, leather-wrapped details, and advanced driver aids. This emphasis on comfort and style gives it an edge in the daily driving department. 3 Off-road performance. Both the Lada Niva and Jeep Wrangler are built for off-road adventures, but they approach this with different philosophies. The Niva keeps things simple and lightweight, while the Wrangler brings power and advanced technology to the table. Lada Niva Off-road. The Niva's permanent 4WD system and central locking differential are excellent for tackling rough terrain. With its small size, light weight, and short overhangs, the Niva is surprisingly nimble and capable of navigating narrow, tricky trails. The 1.7-liter engine doesn't offer much power, but the low gearing helps the Niva crawl up slopes and through mud. Its ground clearance of 8.2 inches is decent, though it can't compete with the Wranglers. The Niva's simple suspension and lack of electronic aids mean that the driver needs to actively manage throttle and steering input, making it a raw, hands-on experience. For those who enjoy the simplicity of traditional 4x4s, the Niva is ideal. However, without the traction control or locking differentials of the Wrangler, it requires skill to manage tougher obstacles. Jeep Wrangler Off-Road. The Jeep Wrangler is a true off-road machine, and the latest model only enhances this legacy. The standard 4WD system is more advanced than the Niva's, with options like low-range gearing and locking differentials, on Rubicon models, to enhance its crawling ability. With 10.8 inches of ground clearance and approach and departure angles that make steep slopes and drops less challenging, the Wrangler is built for extreme terrain. Another edge the Wrangler has is its choice of engines, which includes the powerful V6 and diesel options for low-end torque, especially useful on steep, rugged trails. The electronic aids in the Wrangler, such as hill descent control and off-road specific driving modes, make challenging trails easier to manage. Its higher price reflects these added capabilities, but for enthusiasts who want serious off-road performance, the Wrangler offers a broader skill set than the Niva. For on-road driving and comfort. While off-road ability is a priority, these vehicles also need to perform on paved roads. This is where the differences between the two really start to show. Lada Niva on-road. The Niva's on-road manners are dated, to put it mildly. Its 1.7-liter engine struggles to reach highway speeds quickly, and passing other cars requires patience. Road noise is ever present, and the basic suspension setup makes for a bouncy ride. Handling is vague, and the lack of advanced steering assistance means that driving requires more effort. On urban streets, the Niva's small size is an asset, making it easy to park and navigate through tight spaces. But without modern comforts like effective climate control or advanced infotainment, the Niva is best suited for short commutes or the occasional trip to town. Jeep Wrangler on-road. The Wrangler is by no means a luxury sedan, but it provides a far better on-road experience than the Niva. With more powerful engine options, acceleration is brisk, and the 8-speed automatic transmission in higher trims is smooth and responsive. While it still has a rugged feel, the Wrangler is comfortable enough for long drives, especially with optional suspension upgrades in higher trims. Handling, however, is still truck-like, and body roll is noticeable around sharp corners. The ride is a bit choppy, particularly in models with more aggressive off-road tires, but overall, the Wrangler feels stable and manageable. Noise insulation has improved over past models, making the cabin quieter at highway speeds, though wind noise from the boxy shape is still present. 5. Fuel economy. As expected, neither of these vehicles is a champion of fuel efficiency, but they offer different consumption profiles depending on the driving conditions. Lada Niva fuel economy. City, 20 miles per gallon. Highway, 25 miles per gallon. Jeep Wrangler fuel economy, base V6 model. City, 17 miles per gallon. Highway, 23 miles per gallon. The Lada Niva, with its smaller engine, consumes slightly less fuel overall. The Jeep Wrangler, however, offers more efficient options, such as the 2.0-liter turbo and eco diesel engines, which can stretch highway mileage beyond 25 miles per gallon, an advantage on long journeys. 6. Maintenance and reliability. Both the Lada Niva and Jeep Wrangler have solid reputations for reliability in off-road conditions, but each comes with specific considerations. Lada Niva reliability. The Niva's simplicity is its greatest asset here. Without sophisticated electronics or complex systems, it's easier to repair in remote areas, and parts are relatively inexpensive. Maintenance is straightforward, and many owners report that with proper care, the Niva can last for decades. However, comfort features or safety aids are limited, and in colder climates, heating can be unreliable. Jeep Wrangler reliability. The Wrangler's rugged construction makes it dependable, especially for off-roading, but its more complex systems mean repairs can be costlier. Models with additional electronic aids may require more maintenance, particularly if used heavily off-road. Jeep's reputation for parts availability is strong, but the cost of repairs can add up compared to the budget-friendly Niva. 7. Safety. Safety is another area where these vehicles diverge, largely due to their differences in design and focus. Lada Niva safety. The Niva's safety features are minimal by modern standards. There are no airbags in many models, and electronic aids like stability control or advanced braking systems are absent. This makes it less suitable for family use or high-speed driving. The simple build and lack of modern safety systems mean that it meets only basic crash standards. Jeep Wrangler safety. The Wrangler benefits from advanced safety systems, including multiple airbags, stability and traction control, and optional features like blind spot monitoring and forward collision warning on higher trims. These features make it a safer choice for daily driving and family use, though its tall design and high center of gravity still demand caution on sharp curves. 8. Value for money. Lada Niva. The Niva's price point is one of its biggest selling points. For around $15,000, it offers a reliable 4x4 experience and true off-road capability. While it lacks modern amenities and safety features, it's an affordable option for off-road enthusiasts who value simplicity and cost-effectiveness. Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler commands a significantly higher price, starting around $31,000 and easily reaching upwards of $50,000 for higher trims and options. However, for that price, buyers get a far more refined, versatile vehicle with plenty of customization options, off-road capability, and the latest technology. Conclusion: which one to choose? In the battle between the Lada Niva and the Jeep Wrangler, the decision ultimately comes down to purpose and budget. The Niva offers an affordable, back-to-basics off-road experience, ideal for those who want a simple and durable 4x4 without breaking the bank. Its limitations in comfort, safety, and power, however, make it less suited to modern urban or highway driving. On the other hand, the Jeep Wrangler provides a more powerful, comfortable, and versatile experience, excelling in both off-road capability and on-road refinement. Its higher price is justified by advanced features, customization options, and better safety standards. Choose the Lada Niva if you need a budget-friendly 4x4. Simplicity and ease of repair are priorities. You prioritize off-road capability over on-road comfort. Choose the Jeep Wrangler if you want a versatile vehicle for both off-road and daily driving. Safety features and modern amenities are important. You're willing to invest in a more capable, powerful, and refined 4x4. Both vehicles are legends in their own right, and while the Wrangler may outshine the Niva in most modern aspects, the Lada remains a classic for those who value simplicity in a world that's increasingly high-tech.